In a world of constant noise, we find ourselves trapped in the glow of other people's highlights, scrolling through endless success stories on our screens tonight. The pressure to appear successful has become a heavy burden, drowning out the actual effort required to achieve anything of real value in our daily lives. Have you ever wondered why those who shout the loudest about their big goals are often the ones who disappear and quit the very first week? We are living in an era where the illusion of success is more celebrated than the work itself, fueled by a temporary spike in digital validation. Today, I want to talk to you about a hidden force, a rare trait that I call silent power, which determines who actually crosses the finish. It is the ability to work in total silence while others are busy seeking attention, building a foundation that no storm can ever hope to shake. True growth happens when no one is watching, in the moments when you choose discipline over the hollow applause of people who do not even matter. We need to break free from the trap of the crowd and understand that the most significant progress is often the quietest and most invisible journey. The secret to going further than everyone else is not found in a megaphone, but in the quiet resolve of a heart that refuses to quit. Let us explore why telling the world your plans might be the very thing that is killing your motivation and holding your true potential back today. It is time to rediscover the strength of the quiet ones and learn how to use silence as your greatest competitive advantage in this loud world. When you share your goals with others, your brain releases a hit of dopamine, making you feel as if you have already achieved the actual result. Psychologists call this social reality. The praise you receive for your intention tricks your mind into relaxing before the hard work even begins to start. You become satisfied with the identity of a go-getter without actually going anywhere, trading your long-term success for a few seconds of cheap social validation. Think of your motivation like a pressurized balloon. Every time you brag or announce a plan, you are poking a small hole in that precious energy. The drive to complete the task escapes through your mouth. Eventually, the balloon is empty, and you have no fuel left to actually do the work. We become addicted to the high of the announcement. It is much easier to talk about greatness than it is to endure the pain of discipline. Do not allow yourself to become a giant on social media while remaining a dwarf in the real world of skill, character, and actual, tangible results. The gap between who you say you are and who you actually are will eventually create a deep sense of internal shame and chronic personal failure. The old saying holds true: words spoken too early are steps never taken. Silence keeps the fire burning hot inside your soul where it belongs. Every minute spent explaining your vision is a minute stolen from building it. Guard your plans like a secret treasure that only you can see. Stop seeking permission or approval from people who are not on the journey with you. Their opinions are just noise that distracts from your primary mission. Internalize your ambition. Let it simmer and grow stronger in the quiet darkness of your own mind until it becomes an unstoppable force of nature. The next time you feel the urge to post about your new diet or business plan, stop. Hold that energy inside and use it for action. There is a profound beauty in working on something that the world knows nothing about. It belongs entirely to you until the very final moment. Let the progress be your only indicator of success. You don't need to announce the foundation is laid. People will see the building rise eventually. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished in silence. We should learn from the quiet efficiency of the natural world around us every day. Focus is the currency of greatness. Talking is the tax that drains your account. Keep your wealth of focus hidden until it has fully matured. True mastery is forged in the shadows of anonymity. It is where you find out who you really are when the lights are turned off. The summit doesn't require a shout to be high. It simply stands there, a testament to the long, silent climb that took place before dawn. I remember a time when I thought I was on top of the world. I had a big project and told everyone it was going to fail. I spent more time talking about the potential profits than I did actually building the product. I was intoxicated by the praise of my peers. When the project inevitably collapsed, the fall was devastating. I didn't just lose money. I lost my credibility and the respect of those I loved. The shame of having to explain my failure to everyone I previously bragged to was far more painful than the financial loss itself, honestly. I decided to disappear, not because I was hiding, but because I realized I needed to rebuild myself in a place where no one watched. I spent months in isolation, working through the night. No posts, no updates, no seeking of sympathy, just the raw, gritty work of starting over. I learned that the anonymous phase of life is actually a gift. It is a time when you can fail and learn without being judged. In that silence, I found a level of discipline I never knew I possessed. Without the distraction of applause, I had to find internal motivation. It was like climbing through a heavy mist. You can't see the top, and nobody can see you. But you keep moving because you must. That period of my life taught me more than any success ever could. It taught me that my worth isn't tied to my public image. Success doesn't need a loudspeaker. When you finally achieve something significant, the result will speak so loudly that you won't have to say anything. I stopped trying to be successful and started trying to do the work. The difference in my mental health was immediate and very profound. I looked back at my old self and saw a person who was desperate for attention. Now, I see someone who is comfortable in the silence. The quietest people often have the loudest minds and the strongest wills. They don't waste breath on things that don't move the needle forward. Being underground allows you to experiment, to make mistakes, and to grow your roots deep, without the pressure of having to perform for others. Don't be afraid of the dark times. That is where the transformation happens. That is where the caterpillar becomes the butterfly, in total, absolute secrecy. Your character is built in the dark. Your reputation is what follows. Focus on the character, and the reputation will take care of itself, eventually. Silence is a shield that protects your dreams from the cynicism and doubt of others. Keep that shield up until your dream is a reality. I am thankful for those scars. They are the map that led me to the power of being Lamli, the power of the silent. Consider the Chinese bamboo tree. For 5 long years, you water it, and nothing happens above the ground. Not a single tiny green sprout. But beneath the surface, a massive root system is spreading. It is building the foundation necessary to support the incredible growth that is about to come. In the 6th year, it grows 80 feet in just 6 weeks. Was it the 6 weeks or the 5 years of silent preparation that mattered? The silent power is like that bamboo. It is the work that no one sees which allows for the success that everyone eventually envies today. Lamli means being stubborn in your actions, not your words. It is the refusal to stop when the excitement fades and the grind begins. They spend their precious energy solving problems instead of explaining them. They don't seek credit, they seek progress, and that makes them very dangerous competitors. Patience is not passive waiting, it is active persistence. It is the ability to keep your head down while everyone else is looking for shortcuts. You go further, not because you are the fastest, but because you are the last one standing when the crowd has gone home to bed. The world is full of sprinters who quit at the first sign of fatigue. The quiet ones are the marathoners of the soul and mind. Most of your effort should be submerged. If people see everything you are doing, you aren't doing enough behind the scenes to truly succeed long term. This is about depth. In an age of shallow distractions, the person who can go deep into their work in silence is essentially a superhero. Privacy is power. What people don't know, they cannot ruin. Your silence is a fortress that protects your most ambitious and fragile future dreams. Being Lamli means you are not swayed by the praise of today or the criticism of tomorrow. You are anchored by your internal purpose alone. It is about the long game. It is about building something that lasts, rather than something that trends for 15 minutes on a digital feed. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In the silence of the forge, your willpower is tempered like steel until it is unbreakable. When you realize you don't need the world to witness your struggle, you become free to actually win the struggle on your own terms tonight. Discipline, consistency, persistence. These are the silent languages of success. They don't need a translation. The results speak for themselves to everyone. Find comfort in the solitude. The most important conversations you will ever have are the ones you have with yourself in the dead of night. Be the lion in the grass, quiet, focused, and ready. Let the world only hear you when it is already too late for them to stop. Step 1. Detox from validation. Learn to do things just for yourself. Put your phone away and find joy in the work, not the likes. The need for approval is a drug. Stop feeding the addiction. Your value is determined by your effort, not by a stranger's digital heart icon. Step 2. Build systems, not just goals. A goal is a destination, but a system is the car that actually gets you there every day. Focus on the small, boring habits. The person who loves the walk will go much further than the person who only loves the destination peak. Read more than you talk. Listen more than you speak. Absorb the wisdom of the world in silence and let it fuel your internal fire. Win the morning in silence. Before the world starts demanding your attention, give that attention to your own growth and your own personal development. Step 3. Find joy in the doing. Learn to love the struggle, the sweat, and the difficult moments when you are tested to your core. Develop a high tolerance for being misunderstood. People will think you are strange for being so quiet. Let them think what they want for now. Work so hard in the dark that your success becomes a blinding light when it finally breaks through to the surface for all to see. Be a puzzle that no one can solve. Keep people guessing about your next move by never showing your cards until the game is won. Consistency is the quietest form of genius. Doing the same thing over and over with excellence is how empires are built from the ground up. Sharpen your focus like a blade. Cut out the noise, cut out the fake friends, and cut out the need to be seen by others. Let the results speak for you. When you are truly great at something, you don't need to tell people. They will tell you and everyone else. True strength is quiet. It is the tree that doesn't bend in the wind because its roots are deeper than the storm can ever reach. Detach from the outcome. Focus only on the effort. When you stop worrying about being rewarded, the rewards often come to you much faster. Protect your energy. Every time you engage in petty drama or useless talk, you are wasting the fuel you need for your actual mission. Be like water. Move silently, find the gaps, and eventually, you will wear down even the hardest stone obstacles in your path through life. The only person you need to impress is the one looking back at you in the mirror. Their approval is the only one that truly matters. Start today, not by making a post, but by making a plan. Then, put the plan into action and tell absolutely no one about it. My friends, do not fear the period of being unknown. That is when you are truly becoming who you are meant to be in this world. Go forward with a quiet heart and a lonely spirit. Stay the course, keep your secrets, and let your results echo through the years. I believe in the power of your silent struggle. Keep going, don't stop, and I will be here, cheering for your quiet victories every day.